I've tried three different budgeting apps over the past 2 years, and every single one abandoned after a couple of weeks, with notifications I just ignored and guilt I definitely didn't ignore. But this AI system, 3 months in, and I actually know where every dollar is going. First time that's ever happened.
And she finally stopped panicking at the end of every month.
That's true. And honestly, the problem wasn't me. It was the way budgeting tools expect you to behave. Here's the thing, traditional budgeting apps fail because they're designed around perfect behavior. They want you to categorize every transaction, set up 12 different savings goals, and remember to log every little thing. It's exhausting. And when you inevitably fall behind, the app just sits there judging you with a red notification badge. By the end of this video, you'll have a completely free AI budgeting system that takes 15 minutes to set up and 5 minutes a week to maintain. No app subscriptions, no complicated categories, just a system that actually works. Quick background, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just someone who kept earning money and still couldn't tell where it was going. 3 months ago, I had no idea where my money was going. I would check my account and think, I swear I had more than this left. Now, I can tell you exactly where every dollar went and more importantly, where it is going to go. And I am using tools you already have access to, ChatGPT and a simple spreadsheet. That's it. Step 1 is to create a financial snapshot. Before we start, let's quickly go through the privacy safe method before you share anything with AI. First, go into your ChatGPT app settings and turn off the option that allows your chats to be used to improve the model. Go to Settings, Data Controls, and toggle off Improve the Model for everyone. Second, use temporary chat for anything money related. You can turn that on by going to a new chat, then click on the dotted circle on the right hand top corner. And third, only share minimum data. Rounded numbers, no account numbers, no transaction IDs, no addresses. That way you get the benefit without oversharing. Now, let's start with the process. First, we need to know where you actually are right now, not where you think you are. Here's the exact prompt I used. You can copy this word to word. I want to create a realistic monthly budget. Before we build it, I need to analyze my current spending. I'll give you my information and I want you to calculate my actual monthly take home income, my total fixed expenses, my variable expenses, what percentage goes to needs versus wants, and any red flags you see. Ask me questions one at a time to gather this information. Start with income. See how it starts asking questions? This is key. Don't just dump all your info at once. Answer each question thoughtfully. It'll ask about your take home pay after taxes, not gross, your fixed bills like rent, utilities, insurance, etc., your variable spending like groceries, gas, eating out, etc., your debt payments, your current savings, and much more. Please note that this is a fictional demo budget for educational purposes. I'm going to use rounded example numbers in this demo, not my actual financials. Another quick warning. Because I did this at first, the easiest way to mess this up is to be optimistic with your numbers. Don't round down to make yourself feel better. Round to the nearest realistic number. If you spend $395 a month on takeout, tell it $400. After a couple of questions, the AI will give you a breakdown percentage-wise of your monthly income, fixed expenses, variable expenses, and savings. It may also give some red flags. For example, it might tell you your fixed needs or transportation is unusually high. This is your financial snapshot. Take a screenshot of it as you'll need it for the next step. Step 2 is to build your own custom budget. Now here's where AI gets really powerful. Instead of using a generic 50-30-20 rule that doesn't work for everyone, we're going to build your budget based on your actual situation. Use this prompt in ChatGPT. Based on this financial snapshot, create a realistic monthly budget that keeps my fixed expenses as is, reduces variable spending by identifying specific cuts I can make, builds in a 10% emergency buffer, increases savings to at least 15% of income, which is additional to emergency buffer, and it feels sustainable, not restrictive. For variable spending, suggest specific categories where I could cut and by how much. Be specific. Don't just say spend less on food. Tell me how much and why. Watch what happens. The AI doesn't just give you numbers, it gives you a strategy. For example, mine said to cut a little bit from everything, dining out, shopping, entertainment, and personal care, instead of just stopping completely. It gave a specific target and strategy, which feels more realistic and attainable. Now, here's the key thing to understand. Your budget will have fixed expenses like your rent, insurance, car payments, etc., and variable expenses like groceries, eating out, shopping, etc. The fixed ones, you can't really change those month to month. They are on auto pay or due on specific dates. We're not tracking those weekly. What we are tracking is your variable spending and savings, the categories where you make daily choices. That's where you actually have control. Here's a move that makes this painless. We will ask AI to put this in a simple format so that you can copy to a spreadsheet. You can use this prompt for that. Put this budget in a simple table format I can copy to Google Sheets. Only include my variable expenses and savings categories, not fixed expenses. Perfect. Now copy this entire table. We are going to paste it into a spreadsheet in the next step. Right now, we are going to make sure this budget survives a normal week. That's what the spreadsheet is for. Now, step 3 is to set up your 5-minute weekly check-in. This is where most budgets die, tracking. Apps want you to log every transaction in real time. That's exhausting.
Yes, she tried logging every coffee purchase for exactly 1 week before giving up.
It's true. Day 7, I bought a latte and just didn't open the app. We are doing something different over here. I've created a free template for you with the formulas already built in. When you open this Excel sheet, you will see it has 2 tabs. Tab 1 is your tracker. All the formulas are already there. You just paste a budget AI gave you into columns A and B. Tab 2 has all the prompts we've talked about, ready to copy and paste, no retyping. So here's what you do. You are only tracking your variable expenses and savings in this sheet. Paste your expenses into columns A and B. The example categories are just placeholders. Replace them with yours, and feel free to insert more rows if needed. See how the formulas automatically work? You didn't have to set up anything. Now, every Sunday evening or Monday morning, you spend 5 minutes filling in 1 week column, just 1 week at a time. I have filled my 1 week data in Excel, and this trick works because you're not logging every transaction in real time. You're reviewing in chunks. It's sustainable. At the end of the month, you see exactly where you landed. Now, step 4 is monthly AI review and adjustment. Here's what makes the system actually work long term. AI helps you improve every month. At the end of each month, use this prompt. Here are my budget versus monthly numbers for this month. Analyze which categories did I stay under budget, which ones did I overspend, and why might that have happened? What realistic adjustments should I make to next month's budget? Any patterns you notice? And one specific action I should take next month to improve. The AI will spot patterns you miss. Mine said I was under budget in delivery and entertainment, which is a good thing. But at the same time, I was under budget on the emergency fund, which is not good. It showed where I was over budget and gave me a realistic budget for the next month based on the pattern. This is coaching for free every month. And it's surprisingly helpful because it's reacting to what you actually did, not what you hoped you would do. Now, copy this adjusted budget, update your spreadsheet, and start the new month. I chose a system that works, and to prove it's not just theory, here's what changed for me. 3 months in, here's what I can tell you. I actually know where my money is going. For the first time ever, I'm not stressed when I check my bank account. I'm on track with my budget, and honestly, it feels really good. The first month was rough. I was over budget, still figuring out the system. But by month 3, I'm actually staying on track. I'm still eating out, still buying things I enjoy. I'm just aware now, and that awareness is everything. I don't feel restricted, I feel in control. Big difference. Now I will give you an exact action plan so you don't overthink it. Remember, the goal isn't perfect budgeting. The goal is knowing where your money goes and having a system that doesn't make you want to quit. This is that system. If you want the exact Excel sheet and the prompts I used in this video, comment budget and I will send them to you. And if you want more videos on using AI to solve real life money problems, hit subscribe. A quick question for all of you. What's your biggest budgeting struggle? Is it the tracking, the guilt when you overspend, or not knowing where to cut? Drop in the comments below.